I'm Shalinda, and this is my informative speech. Well, keys. Thumb. Who knows that these things do not go together? Of course, we all know these things don't go together. But show of hands, how many of us text and drive? Seriously. I do. And it's funny because we hear all these fatalities and deaths of all these people because of texting and driving, whether it be themselves or the other driver. But yet we still continue to do it. Does that really make sense to us? Does it make sense to you? It doesn't make sense to me, but I'm one of like world's worst culprits over here. But ask yourself, is this one-word conversation really worth the rest of our lives? Did y'all know at least 1.3 million crashes in 2011 were due to cell phone use? 1.3 million, with more than 1,700,000 of them being fatal to those being involved. Distracted driving is the #1 killer of American teens. Alcohol-related accidents among teens has dropped significantly, but teenage traffic fatalities has remained unchanged because of the increasing amount of driving with distractions. 60% of drivers use their phones while driving, while 49% of drivers with cell phones under the age of 35 admit to reading or sending text messages while driving. 77% of young adult drivers are confident that they can text and drive safely. 57% of drivers rate themselves better than the average driver. And out of those, 55% agree that it's easy to text and pay attention to the road at the same time. 34% of teens who drive while distracted simply say they're just used to multitasking. But if my phone were to go off right now, wouldn't I just say, hey, hold on a second, I got a text? I can't carry a simple conversation with you because I'm too busy trying to twiddle my thumbs. 5 seconds is the average time it takes for you to read a message. When you're driving 55 miles an hour and you're looking at that screen for 5 seconds, that's enough time to travel further than a football field distance. And it doesn't matter if you're using handheld or hands-free, it's still a distraction. And if you have handheld, you're 4 times more likely to get into a fatal car accident. Using a cell phone while driving, it delays your reaction as much as having a blood alcohol level of 0.08%. That's the legal amount that you can have of alcohol in your system while driving. 36% of teens say that they've been involved in a near-crash experience because of their own or someone else's texting. Isn't that scary? You're sitting in the passenger seat and the driver's texting and you almost rear end bus. I've seen it. I don't think it's cool. And if I'm in the car with someone who's going to be endangering my life like that, I think I just might as well walk. In a study of 18 months, the University of Utah has discovered that college students using a sophisticated driving simulator showed an 8% greater crash risk while texting and driving than when you're not. Shouldn't we try and cease this issue? But we just can't seem to kick it. How many more lives have to be taken for us to consider waiting? I mean, even if it's at the stop sign, the stop light, can't we take 5 seconds more and just put it up? And it's not just us who do it, it's our parents too. I've seen it. Young moms driving down the road with their 6-month-old baby in the back seat, just sitting there texting away, looking at Facebook statuses. Really? Is that cool? I don't think it's cool. And it's not safe. Some ways that we can stop this unnecessary death, it's just so simple. For one, we can take our phone and put it in the glove compartment. If you get in a wreck, hey, you know it's not going to go anywhere. If you turn it on silent, not vibrate, because we all know when your phone vibrates in your lap, what do? Oh, I gotta read it. I have to read it. It's an addiction. So, either just put it up. Hey, turn it off. So much simpler, so your phone's not going ding every time somebody updates their own Facebook status. It's so simple to save lives. And texting and driving is a seriously dangerous habit, leading to wrecks, injuries, and death. The increase in reaction time is crucial, and every time you pick up the phone in the driver's seat, you're potentially taking someone else's time. It's not just you on the road. Stop endangering other people's lives because you can't resist to reply to Bob's status on Facebook. For real, put it down.